Welcome back to the ZBK podcast. What episode is this?
22.
22.
22, feeling 22. I'm going to be hosting today. My name is Josh Johnson. For those of you that are new to the podcast, thank you for making the ZBK podcast your first listen. I am here with Chris Wilson. How you doing, Chris?
Good, man. Good. Beautiful day.
And here with AJ. How are we doing today?
I'm doing all right.
Good. So, we start every podcast off with our highlights of the week. AJ, why don't you give us your highlight of the week?
Yeah, sure. My highlight of the week is Arsenal cruising to a 2-0 victory over Brighton. Looked pretty decent for most of the game. Not really anything, not a lot of big scares
Mm-hmm.
personally. So yeah,
A
comfortable win.
A nice win is always nice.
Yeah.
A nice win is always nice. Chris, your highlight of the week?
My highlight of the week is Baker Mayfield being the first visiting quarterback to Green Bay to have a perfect passer rating. And he tore up Green Bay for like 300 and something yards and 3 touchdowns on Sunday. So it was a brilliant sight to see.
That's amazing. It's good.
How
My
about
highlight
you?
of the week is Chelsea winning 2-0 over Sheffield United. Sheffield are the last place in the league. And it just made me feel good. Honestly, it just made me feel good. So, you know what? I'm going to take it. Because
As long as we
everywhere
win.
else. Oh, you know what? Actually, my highlight of the week is the Clippers being on a. Are we winning right now?
You won tonight, yeah.
Yeah.
This is an 8-game win streak for us, I think. That's huge. We started off 0-5 with Harden. Now we're clicking.
Yeah, you're on an 8-game win streak. You're 9-1 your last 10 games.
Have
Love
fun
it.
in the playoffs.
I love it. Hey, man. We take what we can get.
Uh,
All right. All right. Those are highlights of the week. We are going to be going to our in general segment. Let's talk about. Do we want to start off duel? No. We're going to talk about Chelsea's win over Sheffield just briefly because it was Sheffield United.
no.
I saw a Twitter post
It's
and it
actually
said,
it's X. Sorry,
Tweet.
please get it right.
no.
I say Twitter all the time. Don't
I do
worry.
too.
I still call it EAFC FIFA, so you know. Saw somebody say, bro, send City 100 mil more. We robbed them of Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer has like 11 goals and assists or whatever after joining us so far. Definitely one of our best players. Honestly, probably our best player, to be honest, as far as contribution.
Don't disrespect Conor Gallagher.
Or
Your
Hala
true
Mudryk.
captain. Yeah,
Well,
Misha.
right now it's looking like Conor Gallagher is just a fattened up lamb or a fattened up pig that we're just going to send to the slaughter in the January transfer window. So we'll see what happens there. Cole Palmer had a goal and an assist, and we should be winning that game. If we didn't win against Sheffield, you guys weren't going to see me in this pod. So be thankful. Be thankful. Let's talk Arsenal Brighton a little bit. Goal scorers in that game were
Jesus and Kai Havertz.
60
nice.
million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores
60
again.
million.
Hey,
Yeah.
We're
good
getting close.
highlight
We're
there
getting
is
close.
Kai Havertz is getting closer to that goal we set for AJ to buy the Ben 10 Kai Havertz jersey. And you know what? That's good because Kai Havertz has actually been looking decent. Better.
Kai Havertz has been looking decent.
And Gabby
Doesn't mean I love him.
Gabby Jesus, the striker that doesn't like to score, scored. So that's a good day for Arsenal, I would say.
I'm gonna let you know.
Is it 10 or 15?
It's you have to watch it again. It's in a podcast.
Because he's currently at 7 goals and assists on the season.
No, Jesus's goal was probably the easiest goal he'll ever score in his career. He unmarked to the back post. He's unmarked to the back post because they flicked it on. We should have scored like 7 goals in that game. It's disgusting how many times we just missing the goal, flubbing shots over the net, like just kind of frustrating stuff. Like especially this season, because like I know everybody knows we can score at will. But like hopefully
but you can't really right now, so
no. So hopefully this upcoming weekend's a big test.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. I saved the more depressing one for last, United Liverpool. Chris, you want to tell us about that one?
It's depressing for the neutral, but it's a win for Manchester United. Okay, that draw felt like 3 points.
Virgil van
Okay.
Dijk absolutely cooked Manchester United over the weekend. Took his comments to the press.
Yeah,
What are
he took his comment to the press and he goes, it's like they didn't even try to win. What do you expect us to do, bro? We are not as good as Liverpool. Do you want us to go out there and play attacking football? No, if we play attacking football, we're gonna hold 7 goals again like we did last season. This is the best thing we've done since Eric has probably been in the team and didn't concede a goal to Liverpool at Anfield. We are the first team in any
That's
competition
true.
first team in any competition to not lose at Anfield against Liverpool and to
Luke
not
Shaw,
concede a goal.
Luke Shaw has
Mo
Liverpool
Salah
fans
in his
turning against
pocket.
Mo Salah.
Dude, that has me dying, bro. Mo Salah is a club legend, probably their best player of all time,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
And
Well,
there's fans that he's saying they need to get rid of Mo Salah.
um,
Mind-boggling, man. 0-0 game though, but there were a couple highlights in that game. Liverpool probably had like 30 shots on that. They had 34 shots in that game, with an XG of 2.3. And I saw this thing that was like Onana made 8 saves on a 2.38 expected goals ratio, didn't concede 1 goal, and someone we won't name gave up 7 goals on a 2.3 XG last season. So
yeah.
I think we got an upgrade at where we were at. So, but
Um,
for the neutral, it was a boring game. For Manchester United fans, it was definitely cheek clenching at some points. I literally thought they were gonna score 3 or 4 goals, but we hung
yeah.
on.
I mean, they're pretty close.
Yeah, Onana made some
Uh,
good saves. Onana was class. My only takeaways, we have to take chances on counterattacks, man. Hoyland missed two chances he should have scored. Garnacho got unlucky on a breakaway. Trent actually played defense for the first time in his career and stopped a goal. So we gotta take
Mhm.
chances. We didn't look awful in that game. So and then we got a silly red card at the end of the game, which
Yeah.
I'm not gonna divulge into my anger from that moment because I was pissed
Mhm.
I
because
was also a very confusing moment in the
Mhm.
game. I was like, what? Why?
Well,
Really?
if there's
Two
one
yellow
thing,
for dissent? Like
if there's one thing me
for the
and
same
Chris's
thing?
teams can relate to is our
referees hate
players
us.
just being banned out of games.
Look, man, like
Um,
I literally told you guys in the chat, I was like, Chelsea have Anthony Taylor, Manchester United have Michael Oliver as the referee that hates us the most.
yeah,
Like Darwin did worse than Dallo did in the first. So Dallo got his red card he got 2 yellow cards within 5 seconds. He played great defense against Mo Salah, and then said it was our throw in. Michael Oliver called it the other way, and then Dallo got pissed and got 2 yellow cards and got sent off in 5 seconds. Whereas Darwin Nunez in the first half freaking elbow dropped Johnny Evans, tried to break his ribs, and then kicked the ball 50 yards
yeah,
down the field, and then sarcastically clapped in both referees' faces and only got a yellow card.
yeah.
So there's
I
just levels to
still
this.
think Anthony Taylor is the worst referee in
He
the Premier League.
100% is.
He's not
Um,
good.
It's not close. Michael Oliver's
but
really trying though.
that 1 point is huge for you guys, especially with Liverpool being second place right now in the
Yeah,
league, looking like
it being an away game, bro. That's the craziest
I
thing for us.
know.
yeah,
We're
nothing's ever
Arsenal
easy
are
at
about to
Anfield.
cheek
Yes,
punch
yeah, I was about to
their
just about to
way.
say that. So the weekend games are Liverpool Arsenal is probably it's the biggest game of the weekend.
Yeah, it
Uh,
is.
Spurs Everton I think is also going to be a good game.
Come on, Everton.
uh,
Get another win,
Um
baby. Let's
and
Spurs are
go.
then
gonna win.
United play West Ham and we have a midweek game. What we have a game tomorrow.
Yeah,
Chelsea
against
play
Newcastle.
Newcastle in the EFL.
It's at
Um
home though, isn't it?
no, I think
Let me
we're playing
see.
at Newcastle.
No, you're at home. You're at home tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Christopher Nkunku will be getting his first minutes as a Chelsea man tomorrow.
Well,
Uh,
Pochettino said he
20
might play
minutes. He's
20
gonna play 20
minutes.
minutes.
he's played 20 minutes.
It's so
Thanks.
bad, bro.
Great, Poch. Thank you, Poch. Um, pray for me because I just hope that it's something decent that I can watch something decent there. They have lots of injuries, so maybe we stand a chance.
Yeah.
Uh,
Newcastle, yeah.
They've
we
so
play
many.
we play them tomorrow, and then Sunday we play Wolves. So lots
Oh,
of
please do not lose the
Wolves are in
Wolves.
Wolves are
lots
in
of
awful form too.
lots of football
But the problem
going
is
on
that
with
you're
them.
playing at Wolves, so
Uh,
that's the only problem here. That's fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah. That will wrap up the in general for soccer. We can talk a bit football.
Just real quick.
Bucks
The three
Packers.
best games.
Bucks
Three games are
Packers.
necessary.
Chris
Dolphins
already
Jets
kind of
was a
touched
good
on it.
game.
No, three necessary games that we
Uh,
need for our
yeah,
our
I
area of
get
our
you.
podcast. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead. We're talking about Bucks Packers.
Bucks
I
Packers.
didn't watch the game, so.
I watched the first half and the quarter of the third. We actually looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Offensively looked really good. Probably our best performance of the season.
Baker made one mistake and then he made up for it immediately.
Yeah, and the mistake really isn't his fault. It was a poor, like he just got sacked, fumbled the ball, like
held the ball too long.
Yeah, held the ball a little too long. So, but I thought we played really well. Probably our best game of the season. In Green Bay, which is a tough place to play, especially this time of year. It's pretty cold, and especially since it's not that cold here.
Yeah, they said it was our coldest game we've played since we went to Green Bay last time for the NFC Championship game.
Right. So I just thought the defense has played okay. An interesting point from the game is that Devin White got benched.
Do you know why? I found out why.
I don't know. I don't know why. I thought it was just because they liked KJ Britt, the play of KJ Britt a little bit more.
So they told him that they were going to start KJ Britt over him this week.
Yeah.
And he later on in the day came to the coaching staff and said he wasn't able to go this weekend.
I see.
So a little crybaby a little bit, but
yeah.
He's gone. I wanted him to stay, but it's time. He's got to go now.
He's gonna go. I think it's a risk we're willing to take to let him walk. He'll probably play really well somewhere else, and that's fine.
He's gonna go to Chicago.
Yeah, that's fine. Like he's a good player, but like I mean, he makes way too many mistakes for at least my personal liking, and I think a lot of fans liking as well. But I thought we played a really good and complete game. We have a interesting game coming up next week against the Jaguars. According to reports, Trevor Lawrence might not play because of a concussion suffered in Sunday night's game. So
CJ Beathard.
We will see if he plays. If Trevor doesn't play,
honestly, bro, let him play. He looked like crap last night.
Yeah, but
he dropped the ball like 4 times.
The Ravens are actually a good team, so
but aren't we a decent team?
We're okay. We're not bad.
I forgot we're in the worst division in the NFL.
Yeah, so it will be an interesting game whether or not Trevor plays next week, but I mean after that we can win out. We play the Saints and the Panthers, and they're both at one's at home, one's away.
You all better not be losing to the Panthers team.
Is this Panthers game in Carolina?
Yes.
We're gonna lose. They're gonna have like 0 fans there again, and they're gonna win because
45-cent ticket. Yeah, 45-cent tickets. Yeah,
it probably will be 45 cents again. I say we just full send and go.
So, yeah.
No, I have 2 points. I have 2 points about that game. One, our offense. You said it. They killed it, but we finally got Chris Godwin involved. Like I had 144 yards and a touchdown. Finally, like Mike Evans didn't do a lot, but he did his thing, and like I guess it helps when off the field you.
What do you mean? David Moore had the best play of the game.
That almost didn't count. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't want to be mean, but like I guess if you have your people around you get frustrated enough and loud enough off the field that you're not doing anything, that the team has to get you involved. Right. That seems to be what happened when Chris Godwin's wife just complains that he's not getting anything, and then all of a sudden here we are 2 weeks in a row. Chris Godwin's got more than 10 targets.
I guess that's true.
And then Mike Evans did Mike Evans things, man. 92 touchdowns, and
he scored again. Yeah,
he's up there, man. First ballot Hall of Famer. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay. Transition to Jets Dolphins. Jets QBs don't know how to play football, and
can you blame them?
We're just better than the Jets. Raheem Mostert hit a franchise high. What was it?
20.
20
now.
He had
20 rushing touchdowns. That doesn't even count as receiving touchdowns.
Ooh.
Yeah, he had 2 rushing touchdowns. And then no Tyreek, but doesn't matter because Waddle showed his class.
Yeah, but the funniest thing, bro, is like no Tyreek, but you guys were also missing 9 other starting players, and you stood 30-0 still.
What was I gonna say? Waddle showed his class. It's kind of just crazy because Tyreek Hill is just so good that Waddle, you forget Waddle is actually a good player. Like, you know what I mean? Like once he has the field, he's quick too.
Well, I think this season especially because Tyreek's in the headlines for MVP, and he could hit 2,000 yards, and Jalen Waddle's been injured off and on, so I guess you get overshadowed. But dude, he's a world-class wide receiver too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And yeah, that was a good game. Not too much. I mean, the Jets are the Jets.
is Aaron Rodgers coming back next week? Aaron Rodgers got medically cleared.
I will be shocked.
I don't think he will.
If he plays, that is I will give him all the props in the world if he plays.
Do they have a chance to make playoffs though?
No, they're eliminated.
So this is my thing, dude.
He's not going to. This is just media publicity for him now.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're Aaron Rodgers, why do you, if you're not making the playoffs, why do
You
you
don't risk it? You don't.
You don't.
Why do you risk coming back? You know what I mean?
think
you don't when both your quarterbacks got absolutely wrecked yesterday.
Yeah.
My thing is like I can't believe like he's staying around for another year. That was like my big thing when he got injured.
He really likes Zach Wilson, man.
Yeah. But like that he's committed to playing another year after this year.
I'm not surprised.
Like that he's so old. And he didn't look that in the last season like we had with him. He wasn't that good. Yeah, he wasn't good. Like he was.
He's no Tom Brady, so.
Tom Brady stunk in his last year too, but at least he knew when to call it quits.
Did he though? Because he wanted to come back this season, so I don't think that guy knows when to call it quits either.
He called it. He's got a whole year without
Speaking
saying
of their
anything.
QBs getting wrecked, bro, there was some filthy hits, man. Will Levis,
yeah,
and then what's his name, Pittman, dude.
Yeah.
Jeez, can we talk about that for a sec? I don't understand the NFL's premise on this anymore because we're getting into the point. We're going back to the argument of the league's going to become a flag football league again, because and this is like, you know, for viewers out there, like this hit, like you can't do anything about this. Poor DeMonte he just got suspended for the rest of the season because of this hit. But Michael Pittman.
Okay, well, let's not say poor him, bro. That was bad, dude.
It's just a little bit because it's like it's a little bit weird. It's a tough play because it's like, what are you supposed to do? Let him catch it?
Yeah, you can't let him catch the ball, bro. It's like why do you have defense if you're gonna let the guy catch the ball every time?
Yeah. Like I get it. I get why it's like a no play. Like it's just an unfortunate
it can't be
play.
because it shouldn't have been because he didn't go helmet down first. He hit him, he literally lowered the shoulder. It's not like if he look, and I've seen some disgusting hits this season. What's his name? When the Broncos got suspended for like 3 times already.
Kareem Jackson.
Yeah, like he leads with a helmet, but Kazee went shoulder first. Like he's not gonna get out of the way of Pittman when Pittman's diving full bodied out because Gardner Minshew couldn't hit him properly in the first place. Sorry. Like they can't be, and Tom Brady said it today. He tweeted about it because he got suspended. He's like, we can't keep rewarding bad quarterback play, man. Like quarterbacks need to learn to throw balls properly because we can't just let defenders not play defense anymore.
I love underthrown PI. My favorite call.
Stupidest penalties ever, man. It just rewards you for not having good arm.
Last game we'll talk about was Cowboys Bills. That was a big game.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
Their away record is awful, bro.
Yeah. Awful. The Bills were just better.
Dude, Josh Allen literally had like 90 passing yards.
It's been I know. It's been a must win for a lot.
Let's put our hands together for James Cook, Chris's favorite running back in the league, bro.
He woke up, bro.
Looking like a league winner out there.
All he had to do was get off my fantasy team.
He had 2 touchdowns.
227 total yards.
Yeah.
179 rushing yards, 42. He had a rushing and a receiving touchdown.
Yeah, he had like a 35-yard receiving touchdown, which I don't know. Like he's a running back, bro. How is a safety not covering him well? It's not even like he ran a disgusting route. The safety was just like, here you go, bro.
Rashad really had like one of those.
It really was just Josh Allen and James Cook playing because Stephon Diggs didn't do anything.
Josh Allen didn't really do anything either, bro. Their defense did incredible.
On the Cowboys end, Dak.
They were bad. Nobody on the team was good, bro. Nobody.
CD had 20-ish fantasy points. And Fergie looked okay. But I don't know, man. Jeez, who did the Cowboys play?
Miami.
The Dolphins
they go to Miami.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do play them. I forgot. That'll be an interesting game. And then on the Bills side, they play
the Chargers on Saturday or Sunday night.
Chargers on Saturday. Chargers on Saturday.
Yeah.
Which should be a win for them because the Chargers don't know how to
new
play.
Coach bounce, bro.
New manager bounce.
Yeah, they're gonna have a new general manager and a new coach.
Are the Bills still in playoff contention? Yeah, right?
Yes,
they are.
Because they won that game. They're gonna be in the thick of it.
let's talk about the Bills for a second because they play the Chargers and then they play the Patriots. And
I kind of wrote him off, and I apologize.
Everybody did because they
just had they just had a really tough schedule, and like I didn't think they were really gonna win the games that like kind of mattered.
Yeah.
And it kind of proved to me when they lost to the Eagles, like in overtime, was like I was like, oh boy.
Chris did say they're gonna come off that week 13 bye and they're gonna come back. And
well, I said when they fired this offensive coordinator that he was literally holding them back. And what happened, bro? They got Joe Brady to be their offensive coordinator now, and James Cook. James Cook is relevant, bro. He wasn't being used ever under the who was their old OC? I forget his name.
John Dorsey.
Yeah, Ken Dorsey.
Ken Dorsey's GM.
And then John Dorsey. Yeah, something like that. Something crazy.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll see.
The Bills look good, man. I think they
watch the Bills
they're gonna flip the script. If they beat the Dolphins in week 18, they will.
Week. Yeah. All right. Well, that's our in general segment. We're going to be transitioning into a little segment I put together. It's not our main segment, but it could be. We'll see how it goes. We'll fill it out and play it by ear here. So, AJ and Chris, I'm going to be leading this here, and you guys are going to be giving me your opinions on this. It's going to be a quarterback segment. You guys decide whether you want to release the player, give him one more year, or give him an extension. And for the sake of this segment, we will imagine that all of these players are in their last year of their contract and base this off of performances this season. You know, like if a quarterback isn't working, where do you want to see them? Where would you like to see them? It's meant to be an opinionated segment for you guys, but also somewhat possible things. Yeah, somewhat reasonable things. So let's start off. I was gonna do a couple, but Chris said why not just do all of them, because some of them will be as simple as, yeah, they're good, they're staying. You know what I mean?
A couple.
So we'll start off with number 1, and that is going to be Green Bay Packers Jordan Love.
I'm extending him.
Okay.
Interesting. I'll give him one more year. He's done well enough this season, but I don't know if he's their final answer.
I think he's promising enough.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not ready to give him a 4-year extension yet. I'll give him 1 year. 1 year prove it deal.
That's a fair point.
Fair enough. Number 2, Baker Mayfield.
Every part of me wanted to say release.
It's such a tough one. Like I want to give him 1 year. I think he's earned a 1 year.
Look, here's what I told Josh yesterday when we were talking about this. I'm giving Baker 1 year. I'm not extending him.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna cut him because he's earned it this season. As of right now, he's earned it.
Right.
But as a Bucs
fan, I'm looking for other options. As a
Bucs fan, I'm sick and tired of like throwing a random dude in at quarterback.
Yeah.
Like we need a future quarterback. And if Baker, yes, off this season, Baker's earned 1 year, not a full extension.
He's 1 year.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 year.
I think we agree on that one.
Yeah. All right. Good for Chris not just saying release him. Good for him.
I wanted to. If this was 6 weeks ago, if this was 6 weeks ago, I was saying release. But
if
today,
we were at like 10 losses right now, I'd be like, yeah.
All right.
I'd be like, get him out of here. He hasn't done anything.
Kenny Pickett.
I'm releasing him. I think he's garbage. I think he's trash. I think Kenny's trash.
I can't keep saying 1 more year, but like I'm gonna say 1 more year. Give me 1 year. Give me 1 year with a real offensive coordinator. Give me 1 full year with a real offensive coordinator.
Okay, interesting.
I'm not extending him. That's sure.
Okay,
I'm cutting him.
Very, very fair. All right.
I can see your cutting reason. I can see it. I understand.
Yeah. AJ, that is 100% valid, bro. Number 4, Mac Jones.
Release. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm cutting him.
XFL quarterback incoming.
He'll make it on the roster.
No,
so don't feel too bad.
No, he won't. Alabama quarterbacks never make it unless you're Jalen Hurts and Tua Tagovailoa.
He's backup. He's backup worthy.
I don't even think, dude. I don't even think he's backup worthy. I think he's an XFL quarterback who can maybe come into the league with a random injury.
Nah, he's
Give me
he's
that.
back. He's backup
Okay.
worthy at this moment.
Okay.
So don't
fine.
feel bad for Mr. Fat Jones.
I
All right.
don't feel bad for him ever.
Number 5, Derek Carr.
Extend him. I'm just kidding. as a
I'm cutting him.
Yeah,
I'm cutting him.
I'd cut him
Betting
too.
him. Okay.
I'd cut him.
He's
He hasn't
played
been good enough.
crap. Yeah.
Where's he go?
New England.
New England.
How
New
do they
England's
come back,
opening.
Jones?
That's
Pittsburgh.
that's not bad, bro. I actually don't hate Derek Carr to New England. I was gonna say back to Vegas, but they're not gonna go back with Derek Carr after they just let him go. I think realistically, Atlanta. Atlanta need a quarterback.
Yeah, but they're not gonna take.
But it's in division, and they like Arthur Smith's a freaking meatball superhero villain, man. Like this guy will do anything he can to win a football game except for play Bijan Robinson.
No.
Okay.
So Derek Carr to the Falcons. I can see it.
All right. Number 6 is Daniel Jones.
Bye-bye, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Your backups played it infinitely better than you this season. It's already proof enough to me.
Give me Tommy DeVito, baby.
Poor guy got absolutely rocked.
I'm cutting.
He did. I do feel bad. He'll be a backup as well. He'll find another team.
Yeah. It sucks for Daniel Jones because everyone just likes him more. They just like him way more, dude. Too. Like, oh well. Okay, good. What did you say? Extend or give 1 year? I didn't.
Cut him.
Oh, you said cut.
Yeah, cut him.
Yeah, we're both releasing him.
Okay.
Sayonara,
Number 7. My favorite one, Jimmy Garoppolo.
I love that you literally spelled him Garoppolo. I'm releasing him, and if I'm Jimmy, I'm going back to New England.
I guess I'm releasing him. No, I'm going to the Chargers if that's where Bill's going, or McDaniels is going.
Yeah, but like
the Chargers
are not going to beat out Justin Herbert.
Yeah, but you get to go be a backup behind Justin Herbert.
But if you go to New England, you can start because they don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, but
that's where he started his career.
Who's even going to be the OC there?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows anything about New England, man. Tom Brady is going to be the head coach there.
Yeah, I'm releasing him. He's been injured, and I don't think the regime really likes him.
Yeah, I agree.
Clearly, if they're going to play Aiden O'Connell every week.
Number 8 is Justin Fields.
Extension, 5-year extension. Build around him.
1 more year.
No, man.
He gets 1 more.
Look, without Justin Fields, the Bears have been tragic. With Justin Fields, they've stuck around in every big game. So
he gets 1 more year.
Look, I extend him. They have the capital.
What's your reasoning behind him getting 1 more year? Just
because you're the organization, you don't really like your quarterback options in this draft, and so it's like, well, he's not like awful. He's kind of earned playing 1 more year with us.
Okay. Fair enough. I know Chris is a huge Justin Fields fan, so I already knew he was going to say extend him.
I love Justin Fields, man.
He's going to Atlanta.
No, he's not.
If they get value for that, he's going to Atlanta.
Atlanta's not going to give anything up, bro.
I'm saying if they do.
They won't, though.
Okay.
Hypothetically.
Next up is CJ Stroud.
Yeah, I'm extending him.
Off of this year, yeah, extension.
Yeah. Okay.
He gets a
full. We'll see. He could have a sophomore slump, but yeah.
As a lot of people do, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Number 10, Kyler Murray.
Oh, this
one
tough.
Sucks. Yeah, this one's tough. I'm not cutting him. I'll tell you that much. I'm not cutting him.
I'm trading him for value.
Dude, that's not an option. These are not the rules of our game.
I guess I keep him for 1 more year. I give him 1 more year.
I'd give him another year.
He's on an extension right now, so it's a little tough, but
I give him 1 more year, but call it good because it's a new coach and he didn't play, but like
he hasn't played really awful yet. He's been pretty average.
Yeah. Okay, good. Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I'm extending him.
Okay.
It's such an easy answer is extending him. But just to be funny, dude, give me 1 more year of Justin Herbert.
All right.
He's the problem, man.
What about Easton Sticks, bro? Come on.
Extension.
See you later.
10-year extension after that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Jimmy will literally go to the Chargers if McDaniels and Bill go there.
Okay. Yeah. Next up, Jameis Winston.
I love Jameis.
I was looking at the list. I'm like, where the heck is Jameis Winston
I would keep
you love Jameis Winston, bro?
Bro, Jameis is such. I love him, bro. I
I
know.
hate that guy, man.
Obviously, I don't watch him, but like, I love him. He's such a meme. Did you see the thing he did on Sunday?
With the briefcase and there's nothing in it.
Just gotta love
that guy's
him,
full
bro.
of meme potential, man.
He's like Jose, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Jared Goff.
One more year.
I'll extend Jared Goff.
I like Jared, but there might be better options.
I'll give Jared more than the 1 year. I'll give him 2 years. How about that? I'll give him 2 years.
I feel like 2 years is fair.
Okay.
I just don't like it. He's just been really good this season for them.
He's been good, but he's also had some pretty poop. He's awful. He's like Dak Prescott. He can't win on the road to save his life.
That's true. That's true.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, extend him. My man carries an entire team.
See, I watched Josh write this, and I literally wrote, "Ooh, interesting. Let's send it." Give me one more. No, I'm just kidding. Let's we extend.
If
Josh
you could
Allen.
see Josh Allen go to any single team in the league,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I won't say that.
No,
I would love to see him in a Bucs uniform, but
realistically,
I'd like to see him in Seattle.
Seattle.
You know what, bro? I actually freaking love that. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Anywhere else? I guess like
imagine him in the 49ers. And actually, no, he has to be a pocket passer.
I thought of the 49ers when you said Seattle. I thought of San Francisco, but they'd never get rid of Brock Purdy.
No, well, I'm saying you can't be a spaz. You can't be a spaz in the pocket if you play for Kyle.
That's true. I don't even know another team, bro. Like nobody in the NFC South. Maybe like
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Man, maybe.
That'd
be cool. Something different.
I'll say Seattle.
You know, Minnesota. Go to Minnesota.
He'd die of injury immediately.
Probably, but
that's how cursed they are.
Wouldn't it be cool?
He tears Achilles on the first game, on the first scramble, bro.
Kirk Cousins treatment.
Next up, Zach Wilson / Aaron Rodgers.
I like Zach. You've played admirably for the past 2 years, but see you later. See you later. Bye bye.
Are these guys a package deal? Or are we doing this separately?
This is separate.
Okay.
Same but different.
Because if they're a package, it's another year.
Yeah.
But if they're separate, Zach Wilson's gone. Aaron Rodgers 1 more year.
Yeah, see you, Zach. Aaron, you can maybe try and not die next season.
Trevor Lawrence.
It's based off like this season's play, right?
1 more year. Based off this year, yeah. Based
off this year, 1 more year. But any other year, it's probably extending. I'm extending him.
Yeah.
Except his rookie season. His rookie season, he stunk.
Yeah.
Okay. Kirk Cousins.
It is so tough too.
I'm hopping on a plane from Minnesota to Pittsburgh, and I'm getting an extension in Pittsburgh if I'm Kirk Cousins.
I'm giving him 1 more year.
I'd give another year in Minnesota, but
I'm giving him. If I'm the Vikings, I'm giving him 1 more year.
So
which not a lot of Vikings fans like.
Yeah.
So Chris says Pittsburgh. Is that his best ideal destination? Is Pittsburgh?
No, that's where offense goes to die.
Yeah, but that's like a guaranteed team where he could go and play immediately. I couldn't give you more than like 1 more team that could get him.
New Orleans, they cut ties with Derek.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess, but their offense also sucks. So like,
that's true.
They have no direction either.
I guess I don't really like going to Pittsburgh though.
Nobody likes going to Pittsburgh, AJ. But it's a viable option for him.
If I'm the Vikings, I'm giving him 1 more year. He was playing pretty decently.
Okay.
I'm extending Tua.
I'm giving him 1 more year.
Max him out. I'll give him a max extension right now.
I'm giving him 1 more year.
AJ, why are you giving him 1 more year, bro?
I think he's too much of a robot. He's too much of a game manager for me. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's in that good tier of quarterback. It's just sometimes he malfunctions and then he brain farts and then throws like 3 turnovers.
Okay.
But he still wins football games.
He still wins football games, but that's due to the talent around him. I feel.
Bryce Young.
Oh boy. I'm
okay.
giving him. It's so tough for a rookie.
But if we have to base, if we're talking about him as like a veteran, like 1 year off of this year, he's getting released.
Yeah.
But since he's a rookie, you have to give him 1 more year.
I'm giving him 1 more year.
You have to.
People are talking about how he might be like one of the worst.
Yeah, but put any rookie.
Oh, I know, but like
they're so bad.
But like I don't know, like people are just talking about how like he just doesn't really have a lot of intangibles. Like he doesn't have anything like you look at. You say, well, like you know how Trevor wasn't
tiny,
that good,
bro.
Josh Allen wasn't that good in his rookie year, but in their rookie years, like Josh, like what a good scrambler. Like he made plays scrambling. Like Trevor, like made a couple of throws.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
he has this going for him.
Yeah, right. Like at least he had something. Bryce Booster Seat literally has
just
done.
Looks like the kid that just went to your high school.
Yeah, I don't know. He could turn around though. That's a real thing.
He's really like he's got great football IQ.
Yeah, he's intelligent.
He can't do anything when he got 0.3 seconds to get the ball out before he dies every week.
Gosh, dude. Okay, Desmond Ritter.
Oh yeah, bye.
He's so bad, bro.
He'll be delivering my DoorDash very soon. Yeah.
He's gonna go play for Taiwan, the Taiwan Tigers.
Oh my god, that was freaking funny, bro.
Have you not seen that quote from Charles Barkley? He's talking about Klay Thompson. He's like, that brother's gonna be delivering my DoorDash soon or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've seen so many of those memes.
Yeah, I have too.
It's like I live in New York. Klay Thompson delivering my DoorDash through my window. Dude. The Deshaun Watson.
I'll give him 1 year. He's had a couple of bright spots, but I'm on the verge of releasing him.
I'm giving him 1 more year. I'm not a huge fan of him or his contracts. If I'm the Browns.
Patty the Goat Mahomes.
Yeah, he's getting extended. I don't care if he's having a bad year. Yeah. I know what he's capable of.
He could be one of the best of all time.
Yeah, I mean he's already in the Hall of Fame.
I would love him on my
team. Get him a freaking receiver, man. Please.
Bro, did you see what he mouthed on TV after KT dropped that?
Yeah.
He's like, I can't stand him.
Listen.
It's been all year, bro.
Just let us be like the Dodgers. Just go grab him, put him on the team, reunite him and Tyreek.
Oh, my bad. Chelsea will buy him in the January transfer. We need more transfers.
Could you imagine? Could you just imagine Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek?
Waddle, that happened already.
Mostert.
They won a Super Bowl together.
Yeah, but like it's not gonna happen again.
Yeah.
He needs Daddy Kelsey to do anything apparently.
No.
And he's not having a good year.
Neither of them are.
First of all, I also want to talk about how Taylor Swift chose New England out of all places to go watch him play.
She's on like the wall in like 10 different places in Gillette.
She's on the wall?
Yeah, her like photos on the wall, like 10 different places.
Why are photos on the
wall? All right, well, I'm gonna stay back on topic here.
Yeah.
I will say, off topic again. I was looking at NFL.
I'm gonna stay on topic. He says.
I was looking at NFL teams, and I was just thinking the way the drafts work and stuff, and I was like, dude, honestly, teams are. But besides, like someone like the Panthers that are just absolutely terrible.
Well, they even have a first rounder.
I was like, teams are pretty balanced as far as like. For the most part, but then you do have teams that are good. But I would say like I was just looking, and I was just like, yeah, this is pretty good because I was like, the Dolphins, we have an all-star receiver, we have Mostert who's good, and then I was like, but then I look and I'm like, okay, our tight end is whatever I guess, and like things like that, and then you look at people like the Panthers and you're like. Yeah, they're just bad, man. They're just bad, dude. But anyways, back on topic. What I say? I just said Patrick Mahomes. Will Levis.
I think I give him another year. He's earned it.
I was about to say extend, bro.
I almost did say extend.
He hasn't been as good as like Jordan Love per se, like enough.
I will say this with Will Levis is that first debut game kind of showed us what he can do. And
Man,
he
it's
hasn't
amazing what a
replicated it.
quarterback can do when they have time
When
in the
they have,
pocket.
or when NFL defenses have no idea what this guy can do.
Yeah,
That's
he's
true.
got
They
an
have to
arm on
play.
him.
They have to play safe.
He's got an arm on him.
Yeah,
And
I don't think he's bad. I think what you're seeing right now is just a little bit of growing pain. So
yeah,
I would give him one more year,
Their
unless
team-
he just absolutely falls apart next
well,
season.
their team is so up and down every week, man. Like,
Yeah.
and he showed it
Bro,
like last week when they played Miami, and he came out and beat Miami.
Bro needs to learn how to take hits too and not take hits. Because gosh, dude. We saw that video and bro's just like oh geez. Brock Purdy.
Extend him. In that
Yeah.
system, you extend him.
I'm giving him one more year. He's a fraud.
Yeah.
I want to see what he does
Mr.
next
Irrelevant.
season. I want to give him.
MV Purdy right there.
I want to see what he does without us with a scab. Oh no, my
Yeah.
5 Pro
He's assistant
Bowlers.
quarterback, bro. He's
My
assistant.
6
team is
Pro
gonna be
Bowlers,
fine.
they're not here.
Sam Howell.
I'll give him one more year, I guess.
I'm not a fan of him, but
He's
their team is
just-
also really bad.
He's younger Baker Mayfield.
You know
That's
what?
fair.
That's a really good comparison.
He's just
So you know what? Give
Baker
him
Mayfield
one.
regen.
Give him one more
His
year.
numbers
then.
are good.
Well, that's because
His
they
numbers
can't
are
run the ball, bro.
fine.
They can't run the ball, so they have to throw
Yeah,
the ball 55 times a game.
Garbage time stat padding is not impressive to me.
Bro's the character when you hit career mode 10 years into your career mode and it's just a regen. Matthew Stafford.
I'm giving him one more
He's
year.
too old to extend him.
Yeah, I'm giving
So
him one.
yeah,
He's played pretty decently this
Well,
year.
he's been good when he's been healthy, but like
Yeah.
1 year can't release him because they don't have anybody else.
Right. Kind of underrated this year, I would say. He's had a
Okay.
good
Yeah,
Dak Prescott. Here we go.
extension. Here we go. 5 more years to Dak.
He gets an extension. He's gonna get an extension.
He
Yeah.
should. He's earned
Of
it.
course. Of course. Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, he's
Extension.
getting extended.
That's MVP. MVP Lamar looked like
These ones
that
are
this
easy.
season.
He's been pretty good. He's a magician, dude. I
Yeah.
watched that game last night.
Yeah.
The amount
He
of
pulls
plays
things
he
out of his-
made, like yeah.
He's
He's literally just moving around and then he gets like 5 yards out of it when he's
Scramble
all dead.
He just pulled things out of his butt, bro. It's
How do you want your
crazy.
eggs, brother?
Assistant
Jalen Hurts.
quarterback.
Extended.
System quarterback. One more season.
You know what? He's getting one more year for me this year based on this year's play.
Yeah,
If you
yeah. Yeah, look, if we're just being like negligent and doing this season, one more year. But if you go back the last 2 years, he's
Jason-
getting an extension.
Yeah.
Jason's gonna retire and he's gonna fall apart next
I
season.
hope so, bro. I hope so.
No, his offensive line has so
I
many
am praying on that downfall.
Why do you hate Jalen?
I don't like the Eagles, bro. They're annoying.
All right. Before this to Eagles rant, Geno Smith.
Release.
I'm not releasing. I'm giving him one.
I'll release him.
I'm not
Okay.
releasing him. I think he's played all right.
Joe Burrow.
Full extension.
Based on this year,
if he can promise me he's healthy.
It's a little difficult this year because he has been hurt.
But I'm extending him. He's had a lot of good games this season. He's had
Yeah,
very little bad games.
He was warming up. He was definitely warming up. He was definitely looking to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll extend him.
Gardner Minshew.
Oh, if Anthony Richardson doesn't exist, you extend him in Indianapolis. But Anthony Richardson exists. So
I
you give him
don't
one more
know
year.
if that's true, but I think he's like Baker. He's kind of played his way into one more year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Mr.
Russell
Unlimited.
Wilson.
Mr.
Unlimited.
Unlimited. I was feeling dangerous.
Based off this season, man.
I'm extending him based off this season.
Based off this
He's
season,
pulled them out of the grave.
that's true.
He's
It's
leading
very
the team.
I personally, I don't really like him that much. I think he gets away with a lot of really ugly throws.
But because he's Christian, the Lord guides the ball for him, and that's why we
Yes,
extend him.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah, I'll give him an extension.
Okay, well that's all 32. And yeah. That'll be our I think that'll be our main segment because that was a nice little thing. We are, for some of you, well, I think most people are in their fantasy playoffs. Some aren't, some are depressed. You are currently
Like
looking at
us.
3 men
Like
that
us,
are
yeah.
Hey,
that
we're
are
gonna finish.
depressed.
We're gonna finish back to back to back places in our league, boys.
Yeah, baby.
7th, 8th, or 6th, 7th, and 8th, gentlemen. Proud of
So
us.
yeah, me and AJ, we played each other in the toilet bowl final, but not
Yeah, we
really
did.
because we're not last place, but it's like whatever, loser bracket. I beat him there.
No.
Chris,
I watched.
unfortunately, Chris had Tyreek Hill on his team, and he didn't get a play, so that was
Yeah,
shambles for him.
Sorry, it was literally for 6th. It was like for 6th place, so or 5th
Yeah.
place, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I'll take 6th place.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys are in the toilet bowl, good luck. Hopefully you don't lose it, and hopefully you don't have to spend 24 hours in your local Jack in the Box or something like that. Anything else you guys want to say?
You want to go over fantasy basketball?
Yeah, we
weekly
can.
fantasy,
Yeah,
we
weekly
can.
basketball.
Sure, I'm 1-7.
That's
Are
because
you
you don't
really
set your
1-7?
lineup. He hasn't
Yeah,
set his
I'm 1-7.
lineup, dog.
Oh, jeez.
He would have won last week if he would have set his lineup. His team
Oh my
played
bad.
incredible.
I would have been 2-6.
Jeez.
It's fine, AJ. If you lose this week, bro, you're and you set your lineup, you're awful. You're playing Von Zipper.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's a free win, dude. That's literally a free win, AJ.
Alright, I set my lineup.
All right, good job.
Josh,
Good boy.
oh wait, Mamba Mentality's 0-8.
Oh my bad. I'm like the 12th place team, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know he was. Yeah, you're in 12. I didn't know he was
Yes.
0-8, bro. What the crap? I didn't realize he was that bad.
Mamba
That's pretty bad.
mentalities in the
In the dirt, dude. Hold on, be careful what you say there. Okay, so currently standings are I still am in first place 7-1. I lost last week, but I bounced or I won last week, but I lost
the week before that. You beat Lithuanian Lasagna this week.
And to be honest, I 100% am putting that loss on the stupid season tournament that chalked my scheduling. So whatever.
What is a Wemby?
What is a Wemby?
And Chris is in
3-5. I'm
10th place, 3-5. Not bad. It's honest work. It's not much, but it's honest work. And AJ isn't in last place. He's third to last. So
somehow, some
let's
way.
get AJ turned around. Let's get AJ turned around here.
Long season.
It's a long season of basketball for sure.
How many weeks is this season, bro?
A lot.
No.
Like that's crazy, bro. It's not like 16 weeks like fantasy football though.
No.
But yeah.
That's crazy.
That's our roundup really. Not much else to say.
Oh,
good luck.
Weeks, not bad.
Good luck in your playoffs for football if you are in the finals this week. If not, I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this will come out 4 days before Christmas.
And a happy.
And we'll be off next week. We won't have a pod next week because it's holiday season.
Holiday seasons. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll be back.
All right. Well, that is it for us today from the ZBK podcast. AJ's looking handsome. Chris is looking good in the new setup with the Stanley Cup. But yes, that'll be it today. Any last words?
Nope.
Have a great holidays.
Have a great holidays.
Have a great holidays.
Peace and love.